Hey, ¿qué onda, chavos? Bienvenidos aquí a los
Amigos de Downey Nissan, donde todos compran.
Oigan, pues el día de hoy estamos aquí desde
El Superior de
Linwood. Hey, the last time I came to Linwood, it's been a while, honestly, and I got jacked here one time.
Oh,
Really?
no.
I was a skater,
Uh-huh.
and my grandma just bought me a Nathan Panther skateboard. And off the 710 freeway, there's some banks,
Right.
water banks, or whatever they call them. So I was skating there. I wasn't a great skater, but I always tried everything in life. And then this one guy came and said, "Oh man, is that newborn?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Me lo prestas?" And I'm like, "Sure," because there was those skaters, right? I
Yeah.
mean, what in my mind, what could happen? So next thing you know, he started doing little, I don't know what you call them,
Little tricks.
little tricks here and there. And then next thing you know, I saw him skate away.
Grinding.
No, not yet. He started skating, and I thought he was just going to get some speed, and he took off. And then as he was rolling, he picked it up and he ran. And I was like,
That's the worst.
jacked, bro. Wow.
That's
Jacked.
like stealing candy from a little kid.
Well, I was a little kid. Yeah.
Aw,
So
that's
anyways,
so
yeah.
Oh.
Aquí estamos en Linwood, los amigos de Downey Nissan. Aquí está Mark. What's going on, Mark?
Hi, what's going on?
Have you ever
bro?
had anything stolen from you?
Yeah. Sometimes like my cookies from my brother. You know, my brother will come over, steal like a fresh out cookie right after my dad bakes it. You know, I'm looking forward to it. You know,
Yeah.
that's my cookie.
Your dad's a baker?
You know, my dad used to cook all the time.
Oh,
so
wow.
it was fun. Yeah.
Okay.
What's it called? So that
What's your
one.
favorite dish that he cooks for you?
Oh, everyone always. So it's like a carne asada that he puts like stuffing in, and he
Oh,
rolls it
nice.
up and puts toothpicks over it, and it kind of looks like a little pinwheel. And then he fries it, and he also makes homemade mash. And he would love to make it with like some green beans with like butter and salt and stuff like that, and onion. And that's the best dish for sure. 100%.
And you don't cook or what?
I do cook
Oh,
too.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
no, I learned from him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have my mom too. Hi, mom. Yeah.
Hey, he should invite us one
Mom's-
day, no?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Talking about food and doesn't
Yeah.
even invite.
Compa Gordito Ramsay right here. How are you?
In Linwood.
But today we're going to make Linwood a happy memory because
Yeah.
we are helping a couple families with their groceries. It is a surprise from Downey Nissan, and I'm super excited about this
Yeah, me
because
too.
we have the opportunity to help the Hispanic community buy their groceries today.
Yeah, and why else are we here? Why is Downey Nissan here in Linwood today?
Because we want to get closer to the community. You know, sometimes people drive by the building, big building, and they get intimidated, como que ahí no me van a ayudar porque el edificio está muy grande, ni me van a pelar, ni café me van a ofrecer. So, lo que hicimos es venir más cerca a ustedes, you know, out of the big building
Yeah.
and closer to you guys.
And to here in another big building.
And then-
That's what we're doing.
But a big building you guys come to often, which is the
Right.
grocery
And
once
this is
a
great.
week.
I love this because we have two vehicles, and they're out here. The people are looking at it. We got
David.
David. We got who else do we got here?
We have Martha here. We have
Martha,
Flor over
Flor.
there.
She's getting those
We have
contacts,
Claudia
man.
setting
Claudia.
up the appointments.
And who else do we got? That's it, right?
Yeah, Nelly's
Oh, Nelly?
here who helped
Yeah.
organize everything for
Nice.
us, which is amazing.
Dope, man. And we brought two vehicles, and that's what's cool about it. That the
That's
fact
right.
that the customers get to see these vehicles that are parked in front of that big building on Firestone Boulevard. And así, cuando pasas, como que dices, ay, caray, están bien caros los carros. Pero no, we definitely have the best prices anywhere, right?
Yeah.
Especially with all these tariffs going up and stuff like that. And latest news recorded as of today is that Trump is like saying, no, we're not going to add tariffs to stuff from China and stuff like that. That guy's crazy, man. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, enough of
Well,
my
that's the
rant.
good news.
That's the good news. El punto que quería hacer es de que aquí en Downey Nissan van a ahorrar mucho dinero, ¿no?
Y por eso estamos aquí antes de, you know, all this talk about the tariffs. We really want to take the opportunity to help you guys before all this stuff takes in effect. So that's why we're coming closer to you guys.
If it ever does.
If it ever does. Aquí te podemos ayudar, bajar el pago, bajar el interés, you know, cambiar tu auto usado por uno nuevo. So hay diferentes programas, pero hoy vamos a hablar de servicio.
Yes, the best car service in all of Southern California. Downey Nissan is known and recognized and won several awards, right, Mark?
Yeah. We won. I forget the name of it, but we won it. From what I recall, for the last 5 years in a row. 4 years maybe.
Okay.
It might be even more, but
Right.
that's just off of the top of my head. But we want it enseguida. Just we're them.
Right.
We're that dealership. We're that good. And we're that dedicated to serving our customers and our people. Our
La
SoCal
raza
people,
around,
la
yeah.
raza, yeah. So just that's how dedicated we are that we want to make sure we keep winning that award and keep serving you guys as best as we can.
And not only on Nissans, you guys
Everything.
service BMW,
Lo que
Toyota,
lo que sea, tráemelo.
Volkswagen, whatever. And you guys
Yeah,
are
Mini
hands
Coopers,
down
all that.
good mechanics, and you guys have those good service advisors, and you have
Yeah.
those managers that kick butt, man.
And they've been there for a long time. So sometimes you go to a place to get your car serviced and you don't see the same person.
Yeah.
But at Downey Nissan, our service technicians that have been there for a long time, service advisors have been there for a long time. So you actually build that connection. They already know you. They know your car. They know what you're here for. So you feel like home. You feel like family. And that's
Right.
how we treat you when you walk in the service
And the
department.
best part, lo mejor que me gustan, chavos, es de que los técnicos, los mecánicos, si tienes algún problema en tu carro, digamos que llegas y dices, está liqueando aceite, ok, está liqueando aceite, pero si encuentras los problemas, te llaman y te hacen un video call, right? Y te enseñan todo lo que está pasando.
Like before we even call, the technician will actually inspect the whole vehicle, find out what's going on, and then we'll record it to show you exactly what's going on and where in the vehicle. And we'll show you, this component has failed, it's leaking from here, this is going on there. And then we can even go into more detail and tell you, okay, you do have these faults, but we're also going to recommend to start with this one, as this is the one that's more that's more important for you to take care of
Right.
at the moment, and the other ones can be taken care of later.
Right.
We're not going to tell you do them all right now, like you have to, no.
Right.
But we're going to tell you, we understand, because we're people too. We have our own cars too. We go through everything too. We're gonna, tell you, hey, this is the most important thing. Take care of this first, and then we'll take care of everything else later. We just want to, again, make sure that you're safe, and don't want to let you go out on the road with an unsafe vehicle.
Right.
So with that video, sorry. So we'll record the video. We'll send it, and then you'll get an alert on your phone telling you, hey, I actually have the video uploaded. I can go ahead and take a look at it. And then at that point, a service advisor will go ahead and give you guys a call. Hey, did you guys get a chance to look at it? There's some things we do want to go over with you and let you know what's going on.
Right. That is awesome.
And like a working mom, you really do appreciate it, because sometimes, your advisor tells you need the hose replaced or the filter, and you don't even know what they're talking about. It's another language. But actually seeing what hose, what filter, seeing how dirty it is, with your own eyes, like, okay, yeah, maybe I do need it replaced, or, oh, maybe I can go a couple months without it still. But at least you get a visual as well of your own vehicle, what it needs, recommendations, and not just trying to upsell you something.
That is so cool. And I don't know of any other dealer that does this. Perhaps there is, but I don't know any. I just know that Downey Nissan does take care of de los carros. O sea, el mantenimiento es lo más importante, especialmente cuando tienes un carro nuevo o un carro pre-certified used. You want to keep that maintenance up, right?
Exactly. You want to keep it. You just to make sure that you can, for one, keep the warranty. Make it easier for you, and then for two, with everything certified, you're gonna know exactly what's going on in your vehicle. You're gonna know you're gonna have something that you can trust. So that's why it's always worth it to make sure you keep up the maintenance on it. So this way you don't second guessing. Oh, did I do that oil change? Is my engine running a little low on oil? Are my brakes running a little low? No. If you do this the right way, it'll save you in the long run.
That is so cool, man.
So, Mark, springtime is coming. So what is the most thing that, what do you recommend people to go do, get their cars?
Spring's coming, but we already know over here in SoCal it gets really, really hot. So definitely check your AC, check your fan belts. And again, if you can't do that, we can come on over and we'll check it out for you. Just talk to an advisor, set up an appointment, and this way we can go ahead and get this car looked over. If you don't need it, we're not going to sell it. We're not going to offer it to you. But if you do need it and it is something that does need to be taken care of, at that point we'll go ahead and bring it up and make sure at least what you need, and then the decision's up to you.
Right. What's the most important maintenance to maintain a car? What's the most important thing to do your car all the time to keep it running nice?
Basic. Just make sure you have your oil changed, your brakes done, and your tires.
Tires.
That's the most basic thing ever. Just make sure you have those three done. You should be good for the most part. Everything else is gonna wear down with time. Wear and tear, and that's normal. It's not something that happens just cause. But like I said, as long as you take care of for the bare minimum, those 3, you should be okay.
Hey, Rebecca, there's also a program, right, where if you don't have the feria at that moment, I think you could pay. So how's that?
Yeah, you can fix it now, pay it later. So this
Damn.
was upon request from our customers who would ask, hey, can we finance this? Can we finance the service? Porque a veces we don't have the money, $300,000-$500,000 to cough up, or we just want to do it in monthly payments. So at Downey Nissan, we're giving you the opportunity to fix it today and pay it later. And we'll tell you in a couple seconds, what's the best plan available for you.
That's so dope, man. That's really, really helpful, especially in today's times. Being able to fix a transmission, it's inexpensive. At Downey Nissan, because you guys give the best rates, but sometimes the people can't do it. And knowing that you have that option to pay it, that's
tires, transmission,
awesome,
anything electrical.
Anything at all.
And then you have that tire special going on too, right?
I will have to double check on that one just to be safe, because I think the new spring sales just came on.
Oh, nice.
So yeah,
Okay.
from what I do know as of right now, we do have an oil change and tire rotation for $109.95. We also have a
what was 105 just to put some new oil. Is this a limited amount of quarts, or is it?
This is up to 5 quarts of oil.
Okay.
You get a brand new oil filter. You also get your tires rotated, and you also get a complimentary multi-point inspection. And that's what we were talking about earlier with that video.
Man.
So not only are we going to write it down on paper for you, but you're also going to get it in a video format so you can see exactly what we're talking about. You're not going to be able to, most people aren't going to be able to stand next to the mechanic, most of the time to watch everything that's going on. But this kind of eliminates that for you. You don't got to worry about it. You can go sit at home. You can sit in the waiting room, sit in the AC. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We'll do the hard work for you. We'll record it. We'll show you what's going on, what's wrong. And, if you do need it, we'll let you know. And if you don't, we'll let you know, hey, you're okay for right now. Maybe on your next service interval, we'll recommend it then. But that 109 does cover all that.
Right.
Yeah, you could be at work, you don't have to wait until you get off work to know what's going on with your car. You get the video right then and there, and right away okay, this is what it needs. There's not going to be any surprises.
Nice. Sorpresa. Oh, sorpresa. This is cool, man. And being out here with the community and seeing all kinds of people stop by, check out the cars. We're going to do another segment on the 2 vehicles that we have here today. But that's going to be a later episode on our podcast. But today we just want to talk about maintenance because, like you said, it's springtime, and next thing you know, it's summertime. So we want to get those cars conditioned, right? Kind of like when you wake up in the morning and you condition yourself to go throughout the day. That's what you want to do with your vehicle.
That's right. Kind of like your garden, you cut the grass once a week, you maintain it, you put water in the flowers. Just with your car,
Right.
You want to take care of your vehicle to make sure it gets you from point A to point B with your family, and the best place to come and do that is here at Downey Nissan.
That's right. All right, guys. So we are here at Superior Grocers. Y pregunta para los dos de ustedes. You guys, if you had an option, what smell would you guys like to have in your car? Concha, tamal, or pescado?
Okay, what type of tamal?
You name it. Is it a concha,
Pollo,
tamal?
dulce, corn.
What would it be, man? Pescado, olor de pescado, una concha o un tamal?
Concha sounds bomb too. As long as I can get that little aroma of coffee too, then I'll be like,
But
okay,
there's
maybe.
no coffee, man, in
Yeah,
this question.
if I could,
Okay.
yeah. But if not, I'll probably go more towards the tamal. Probably
De pollo, de elote,
No,
de dulce.
the res, like the red one, the rojo res, or the green pollo también.
Oh, really?
Actually, I'll be right back. Yes.
What about you, Rebecca?
I'll definitely concha.
Una
Me
concha?
encantan las conchas. When I was
Yeah.
pregnant, I would have to have a concha every day with the tamal, actually.
Right.
They're that good, dude. You
They're
can have
that
them with the concha.
good.
A ver, ¿quién pensarían ustedes? Who would you think would drive, if we had a kart race, who would be faster? Somebody who's going to go buy some beer, or someone who's going to go buy some bolillo?
Bolillo if it's
Bolillo
fresh.
for
If it's
sure.
fresh.
Yeah?
And you see them come out with that big old the tray cart,
Uh-huh.
and it's hot, and they're putting it in. Everyone's waiting around there, and you're like maybe 10 feet away,
Yeah.
you're running, you're
Yeah,
dashing. You want to
okay.
make sure you get that hot bag.
So the
Yeah.
guy with the guy.
No, the guy with the beer, the beer's gonna stay cold.
Right,
You know, that's
okay.
fine. The beer can stay cold.
Okay.
But getting a cold bolillo is gonna ruin
hot,
it. You
because
want it
it's hot. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay,
could be eating it in line too.
right.
Yeah.
Literally, my cuñada calls the bakery and she just only buys a fresh batch of bolillo.
Oh,
and
my
that's
goodness.
a secret to having the softest, hottest bolillo with your meal.
sounds
It's so
amazing,
delicious.
All right. Here's another question for you guys. ¿Qué carro tiene la más probabilidad de hacer ruido raro? What car? I don't know how to translate that. ¿Qué carro? What car
Has the highest
has the
probability
probabilities
of making
of making weird noise? Yours or the neighbors?
Oh, the neighbors.
Yeah, neighbors.
Yeah.
No, he's talking about a check.
Yeah, no, my car ain't gonna be
Okay.
making no noise, and if it is, I'm gonna address it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be my neighbors.
Rebecca.
Definitely my neighbors as well. I'm a car
Really?
girl, so
Yeah, okay,
no.
okay.
The only noise you're gonna hear in my car is la música en alto.
All right. Another one is what's more annoying? Leaving your car keys in the car or having to take back the carrito back to its location?
Oh, the carrito back to its location.
I would say leaving my keys in the car.
Really?
Yeah, I don't mind doing this at all. But if I leave my keys in the car, the fact that I have to go back. You know, I was already there. I was
Yeah.
already sitting. I was comfortable. Or I was with my people. I was with my group.
Right.
But I have to go back out of my way to go do that.
Yeah.
That's so stressful.
But you know, nowadays with Nissan, you can actually carry the key on your phone.
Oh man, you're gonna steal my punchline because you were supposed to ask me. And what about you, Diablita? That'd be like, I don't have to worry about that because I drive a Tesla, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, but you don't have to drive a Tesla to have the key on your
I
phone
know
with
you
the
don't.
Nissan nowadays.
With the Nissan, really? With any Nissan?
With the newest Nissans,
Yeah.
because of the Nissan app, so you can actually turn on your car. You
No
can turn
way!
on
I
the
didn't know that.
yeah,
All
turn on the
right.
heater,
See?
turn on the AC.
That's why you're here. Give us some information once in a while.
But pro tip, actually, when I do go grocery shopping, I always have to park next to the carrito.
And I know
so
that
it's-
because I've seen her. Yeah, I don't know if I told you the story. I saw her at Costco. I don't know how many times I already said the story on the podcast.
Well, I want to hear. I haven't heard it yet.
All right,
Yeah.
so I went to go buy some. Some pizza.
Pizza.
Because the pizza's the best at
Phenomenal.
Costco, right?
I
So
don't know.
then-
I kind of try Pizzaron over
Nah,
here.
So then
I'll go to Costco.
So then
I'll wait in line.
I went inside and then I don't know what I want to go get, but I heard her laugh. And I'm like, oh my goodness, that sounds so familiar. And I heard it again. I turn around
Yo.
and I see her, bro. I was like, oh my goodness. You know, obviously she was pregnant at the
Yeah.
time, and she was like, you know, you seen her like
Yeah.
her last month of pregnancy, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my goodness.
Had a watermelon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I turned, and then her car was full of watermelons, bro. Like stacked. I'm talking about stacked of watermelons. But I didn't say nothing to her, so I passed her and I went
I
outside.
just walked past
Say
her.
you
said, "Oh,
okay,
I
let
don't know
me
her.
know."
I don't know her.
I did that. And then next thing you know, I got in my car and I see her having some guy helping her out. And the guy looked like, oh my goodness,
He
dude,
was
like
all
all these
miserable.
watermelons. So then I asked her, when I saw her finally, I go, hey, so why do you have so many watermelons? She goes, oh, it's because my family loves watermelons. I go, damn, that's a lot of I'm talking, bro, I'm talking about stacked watermelons. Man.
Like the cart
The
full,
car-
a little
un
montaña, a little
poquito
hill.
más, falling, some dangling. It's crazy, man.
Oh my goodness.
Well, anyways.
I was thinking she was just gonna make like a agua de sandia or something.
Yeah, I thought she
You
was
know?
gonna make, yeah, exactly. I thought it was a party or something, but she's like, no, my family loves sandia.
No, yeah.
All right. Well, anyways, so guys, once again, thank you for hanging out with us here on the podcast. This is Linwood, Rebecca, Mark. Thank you for hanging out, and we have more stuff coming from this location. So stay tuned on upcoming videos. Make sure you like and subscribe on our YouTube channel and share this and comment down below. Right?
That's right, you guys. Y saludos for everybody watching us. Thank you.
Hi, Mom.
What's the phone number?
888-282-5597. La llamada es completamente gratis. O ven en persona porque te queremos conocer a ti y tu familia.
And don't forget that Downey Nissan, go to downeynissan.com. Y van a ver todos los especiales para este spring because, the things have changed. And I'm sure there's amazing specials. And there's a lot of great salespeople you guys could talk to. And one of them is right here. It's Rebecca. Reach out to her and she'll guide you to the correct person if she's not available to help you, right?
That's right, you guys. And tune in for the next episode of Los Amigos de Downey Nissan.
That's right. All right, guys. Talk to you guys soon.